I don't know of any too much talent there in Charleston, South Carolina. And I was like, whoa, quick. I just got off a call with salon owner and she was looking for some advice on, her business or whatever. And she was just feeling rejected and so forth. So anyways, I shared this story with her and I want to share it with you all. Back when I had my salon, Angie's Hair Studio, for 25 years, I had a photography studio as well. So with that being said, I was being published in so many different publications, layouts, magazines, billboards, local, regional, international, and national. I was really, really, really busy. But there was one particular magazine that I really wanted to be a part of. So what I did is I called the editor. I got this editor on the phone and I was just telling her a little bit about myself, explaining and letting her know what type of magazines I was in or whatever. With that being said, her response was, "You're from Charleston." And I said, "Yes." And she said, "I'm from Charleston too." So I was like, oh, there's the connection, right? We're going to connect. She's from Charleston. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. And her response was, "Huh, if you're doing all those things, seem like I would know you, and I never heard of you before. I don't know of any too much talent there in Charleston, South Carolina." And I was like, whoa, I was taken back. So I was like, huh. So anyway, the call didn't go as planned, needless to say, right? I was a little disappointed. I was discouraged. But when I got off the call, I made a mental note to myself and I said, oh, you'll get to know me. That's what I said to myself. You guys, 2 weeks later, I got a call from an editor in the local area she needed a hairstylist for a big photo shoot on Kiowa Island. She asked if I'm available. And I said, this sounds good. Tell me more about it. When she began to explain about the photo shoot, you're not going to believe this, you guys. It was the magazine. It was the same magazine and the same editor that I spoke to who rejected me, who said there's really not that much talent in Charleston. And we ended up working together a month later on Kiowa Island because somebody else who knew me and knew of my skills and my value and my work ethic brought me in as a hairstylist on a photo shoot. That photo shoot turned out to be like a 6-page layout in this particular magazine. I'm not going to mention the name. So if you're feeling overlooked, what I told my client or the lady who owned the salon on the call, I said, if you're feeling overlooked or rejected, don't worry. They will find out who you are. You just got to keep showing up.